Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, and yes, I do say BAM a lot. That's why I am wearing my proudly BAM shirt again today, doing a short walk and talk here in nature. Yes, mainly about the TA charts because something really cool is happening. Also a little bit about life because yesterday we celebrated Juna's birthday, and maybe some other stuff, whatever comes up to my mind. Walk and talk mostly takes 10 to 15 minutes, a little bit longer than the short TA charts, but that's because I keep on rambling like I'm doing now. Let's first jump into those amazing charts to show you what is happening on this Monday morning, and then continue with the walk and talk here in this beautiful part of nature back of my house. Bam! This is the first chart, guys. Yes, this is the 4-hour chart in Bitcoin. I zoomed out a little bit because I tweeted yesterday in my Telegram group that I believe that Bitcoin is going to go for a run all the way up back to 30K. And there's a few reasons for this, for me to believe this. First reason is I do believe that the market makers and the market wants to hodl 27,000 as a support, 27.2, and then push it again back to 30 or even 36K. And also, if you compare this whole situation with, for example, February 8th till February 13th, we can see the same kind of move, like a double bottom. And then we had a huge push. So we had a double bottom over there, this area. And then we had a huge push. And before that bottom, we had like red. We went up a little bit with green. We came down, double bottom, bam. And now again, we can see the same thing happening. Look, we had red, green coming up, falling down, double bottom, and I believe there will be another push, and that push will be to 30K to 36K, somewhere in that area. And yes, then we can of course always fall back to that long awaited fall to 25K. For a lot of people, maybe that fall will only be till 28K. You never know, but that chart is telling me I'm longing Bitcoin at the moment. If my stop loss is hit, at that moment I will just do another long at 25K, because I really believe Bitcoin wants to be bullish at this moment and not go bearish yet. Now, then there is some other charts that I have for you today. Beautiful charts that also show you where we are in the bigger picture. So let's take a look at those charts, and then I will be back with my telephone again talking about some other cool stuff that happened to us in the last couple of days. So let's quickly jump to those charts as well. Bam. This is the first one, guys. In this chart, you can see the Bitcoin bear market drawdowns. So on every chart, you can see, so on every line is representing another bear market. So if you look at it, you can see the green line, the orange line, and the blue line. Now, the orange line is the current bear market. The blue line is the second halving bear market. And the green line is the first halving cycle. So you can see that blue line is that bear market where we pumped from 3 to 14K. That's where the blue line went up explosively. That is what we are doing at the moment with that orange line, with the current bear market. We did bottom out at 77%. And the last bear markets were 84 and 85%. So we can see a decrease in the bear market bottoms. I believe 77% is a beautiful number. And I also see that we are almost following that blue line. And if we would be following that blue line, then we would get that last push up to the top of that blue line before we pull back. And then you can see that we even pull back to around 25, 26K if you compare it to this bear market. And then we will go into the halving. And then near the halving, I believe we will be around 40K and even explode then into 2025 to a new all-time high above 100K. And here on this chart, you can see that a lot of people, at least the long-term hodlers, are thinking the same. Because at this moment, 73.5% of the Bitcoins is held by long-term hodlers. So long-term thinking people like me that don't come into this game just to make a quick buck, but that stay in the game because they believe Bitcoin is a store of value and is the capital that should be your main capital. That's already 73.5% of the Bitcoins are in our hands, which means we are not going to sell. No selling pressure, which means perfect moment to go into this bull run. And that is also what you see here. In total, that is 14.2 million Bitcoin. 14.2 million Bitcoin of the 19 million Bitcoin are in the hands of people that are not willing to sell but want to hold on dear life. Hodl. So this is what you see on the charts, and that is always the perfect moment for Bitcoin to start pushing up again, because there is no selling pressure and there is a lot of buying. So now the retails will step in, they also want to buy, and then the rest of the market, the institutional investors, that everyone else wants to buy. So if no one is selling, then the only thing that can happen, the price can go up because the demand is growing, the offer still is the same. And then when the demand grows and the price goes up, we go into this new huge bull run. And then mostly, of course, the people that are not watching my videos and are not listening to my advice, those people will be buying Bitcoin again near that new bull run top above 100k, maybe from 60, 70, 80k. And at that moment, of course, the long-term holders are selling these beautiful Bitcoins to them or exchanging them for US dollar Tether, for example, or any other stable coin, because we know that the cycle is nearing the top and we want to take profits. And that is what you see in this chart. So you see the bull run tops in the upper part of the chart in this pinkish line. And if you look at the bull run top of 2017 and then to the long-term hodler supply at the bottom, you can see that is exactly the moment that long-term hodlers are exiting the game and taking their profits. Every time. Last stop as well in 2021. Look what happened. The long-term hodler supply also started selling. Not as much as in 2017, which makes me very happy, which makes me believe that more and more people nowadays start to understand that the long-term hodling game is the winning game. But you can see that near the top, the long-term hodlers are selling. Now they are accumulating, which means people believe that we are going to create a beautiful new all-time high in this bull market. And that is what you see also in this chart, guys. If you look at this chart, you can see exactly what has happened in the last halving cycles. The blue one is the 2013 to 2016 halving cycle. And if you look at the moment where we are now in this cycle, you can see that at that time we were around $389. Yes, I know, in 2015 you should have bought Bitcoin at $389. You would have a shitload of profit now. But you can also see that around the halving in July 2016 we were at $660. So that's doubling around the halving period. Now the last cycle around 19 till 2020, around the halving, we were at this moment where we are now around $9,350, and then around the halving we were again around $9,500 US dollar. I think that is also because of the whole COVID crash, because else if we didn't have that COVID crash, I believe that last dip that you can see in the orange line would not be there and we would have been higher around that halving. But because of the COVID dip, and you never know what happens in our world, we ended up at a halving price almost the same as the moment we are now. At the moment now in this current cycle we are at 28,250 US dollar, somewhere around that. So in my honest opinion, this is only positive, because either we will be at the same level around halving in April 24, or we will be doubling around that halving. So let's take an average. Let's take a beautiful price of 40 to 45k that we would be around the halving in April 2024, guys. That is what I believe. I believe that we will be higher than we are now. And that is why I'm making these videos and telling you that you should be buying Bitcoin every day at the moment. It is the most beautiful moment to step into the market. Now, that was the last chart, guys. I hope you really enjoyed all these charts. If you did enjoy the charts, and already give it a thumbs up. I'm not switching back to my DJI. I don't like the DJI stick. I have that stick. I can show you which one I'm filming also with, but it's like, it's a heavy thing and you always need to switch between screens. So it's, I don't know, it's not my favorite part. I tried it again for you guys, because then the image is more stable. The birthday of my daughter yesterday, Juna, was a perfect birthday the way she wants it. We can really see she's growing up to have her own opinion. I am the one that wants to throw big parties and all that stuff. She's like, no, I want to have a chill day together with you guys. She went partying the day before, in the night, of course, with Julie. They went to Albufeira, which is party heaven for their age. They came home 5 in the morning or something. So around 11 we gave Juna some beautiful breakfast on her bed. We gave her the presents, and then, you know, she's preparing, and then we went into a beach club and had a beautiful chill day at the beach club. We came home, we did the pie, the sweet 16 pie, and that was everything. She was very happy. She started to play Fortnite. Juna is happy with these normal ways of celebrating their birthday. I am the one that wants big parties. Julie also wants to have the big parties. Oh man, And Jessa, Romain is also like, quiet parties or whatever. And Jessa is the one that is always like, okay, I want to have everything. So mostly what happens is, because we're all having our birthday in the same month, we are all celebrating this in April and May and June. So June at 23rd of April, Romain 16 May, Jessa 18 May, Didi 26 May, Julie the 5th of June. So mostly what happens somewhere in the end of May, this time probably a big beach party somewhere here, where I will invite all my friends and family. So we do celebrate, of course, with some drinks. That was everything for today. I don't have any other news. I saw some news about Arthur Hayes telling the people to be in this Bitcoin industry for the revolution instead of just making some quick bucks. Yes, I agree with him. There's an article on Decrypt. You can read it over there. If you did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the video? What do you think about everything else? Thank you for watching. Enjoy the nature, enjoy your day, and see you tomorrow again. Bam.